Everyone, welcome back to this channel. My name is Dr. Nkay, the wonderful husband of your host, Coitus, aka MK. Yeah, that's right. So welcome back to this channel. We talk about things pertaining to faith, motherhood, love, music, things that pertain to your health and well-being. That's why I'm here. And also everything that has to do with fun. Okay, so the reason why I'm shooting this video in the car is because we had to shoot this video whether we like it or not. This is a conclusion of the series I begun about 3 weeks ago, close to a month now, and it's about time we wrap it up. You know, I said I was going to give the concluding part of the series, so this is why I'm here, and this is why it must be shot today. Yeah. So stick with us and stick with me as I take you through this ride, and I'm sure you enjoy it. Okay, so get your notepad if you have, get your phones if you have, and let's trash this thing. Okay, good. So welcome back to this channel. We started the series on a medical legal approach to I've been advised not to use the word that. So I'm going to be interchanging it with the word seximity or coitus. So medical legal approach to coitus. Okay, and we gave you the first one was is oral coitus a sin? And sorry, I think that was the second one. The first one was 5 biblical facts on that, on coitus. 5 biblical what the Bible has said concerning the matter. Okay, and we gave you some, and I gave you some important tips there. Okay, you could go check it out. And today, I think the next one which I gave you, we uploaded 2 weeks ago here was is oral coitus a sin? Is oral intercourse a sin? And we talked about many things, and then we came to a conclusion that yes, it is not a sin. It was designed by God to be so. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing something quick, something fast, and this I'm going to be concluding it by telling you the importance of communicating intimacy with your partner. Communicating intimacy, the S intimacy, right? I'm going to be using S intimacy. Okay, you get what I'm saying? The S intimacy with your partner. Communicating S intimacy with your partner. You can bear me witness that a lot of homes have actually been destroyed. A lot of homes have actually been broken because of the issue of infidelity, and the bedrock of infidelity is always communication. Improper or lack of communication has always been the bedrock of infidelity. However, there are some times whereby intimacy was not caused by improper communication. It was just caused by the looseness of both partners, or of disagreement thereabout, or maybe sometimes vengeance. So that's aside, but we're going to be dealing with the aspect when it has to do with communication, because we've had a lot of instances whereby couples dive into intimacy because dive into infidelity because of improper communication, and that's what this video will try to stress out. Okay, so first thing first, I want you all to know that S is good. Okay, the S word is good. It is good. Bible was speaking in Genesis. Bible says, and God saw that all it created was good. You have to ask yourself, was the S word a factor there? Yes, it was. So it was good. So S is good. So every home should know the importance of the S word. Should know the importance of coitus, because this was actually an agenda created by God. So you have to understand that for a proper and a healthy intercourse in your family, in your home, there must be communication. Both partners must be able to communicate their fantasies with your partner. This is where I'm going to. A lot of people think, especially the Christian folks, that communicating your sexual desires is kind of absurd. A wife cannot tell the husband what she likes. Neither can the husband tell the wife what he likes. And then because of that, they have this friction when they come together. This one expects this of this one expects this of that one. And when there are too many expectations but nobody is communicating, it's a problem. So imagine if I'm expecting my wife to get me melon soup for dinner, and then she brings me let's say she brings me rice. She might be right to bring me the rice, but I don't need rice. And because there was no proper communication of my need to her and her availability to me, we now have a friction in coming to a conclusion what we should have for dinner. So you then see that this is the reason why brother A wants such, I believe we're all adult here. Brother A wants such a style in bed. And sister B, because of her spiritual, upbringing, she thinks that the style A that brother A is suspecting or wants is not what she can provide. And sorry, it's hot. And then she begins to look at him like, you infidel, you I don't know what to say, but hold on, let me wind down the window. Sorry, it's quite hot in here. And I think I was turning on the AC and I discovered that it was, I was turning on the AC and I discovered that it was making noise on the video, so I decided to turn it off. Okay, so just bear with me, alright? I'm sweating, right? So because of that, now there are too many expectations, but nobody's communicating these expectations, and it becomes a problem. So let us always remember in the back of our minds that proper communication is actually key to establishing a wonderful sexual intercourse life. Alright? So if that's out of the way, quickly, what do I mean by communicating? And how do I communicate? That's your question. The moment when you are planning to get married, okay, you guys have finished you guys are finished understanding each other and you're ready to settle down, you're actually in your courtship period. That is the best time to discuss your sexual desires. This man might be a lion. He wants it like, let's say 3-4 times a day. But you, on the other hand, you're more of a reserved type. The lady, you're more on the reserved type, and you don't think you can actually give him that. But because of your spiritual upbringing, you think it's a sin to discuss. No, because it becomes a problem when you guys are now married, and then he says, honey, I need it once, I need it twice, I need it 3 times, I need it 4 times in a day. And you're like, you don't want to give him. Because you're unable to satisfy his need, it might be a reason why he begins to look elsewhere. Ideally, it may not be his fault that he's like that. It may just be natural that he's somebody that has a high sex drive. But because there was no proper communication, there was no proper agreement before the deal, it now becomes a problem. You now begin to hear words like, but I married you and you don't want to give me this. I married you and you don't want to give me that. No. The beast must be discovered before coming into the zoo. Yes, because you can't put a lion where the zebra is. You see, that's why let's use the analogy. Everybody knows the lion is a lion, so they know where to put a lion. Everybody knows that a zebra is a zebra, so you know where to put a zebra. But when you don't know what you're carrying, you can't carry a lion and put in where zebra is. Sorry please about the noise. Would there be a problem? Obviously there would be, because there is lack of identity, and lack of identity creates a false placement. So you placed him in a particular picture because you didn't hear from him what he wants. You think he's a very quiet person. You think he's a very reserved person. You placed him in a particular picture, and then voila, he now brings a different picture to you in your matrimonial home. And then you now discover, hey, this guy has been lying to me all along. No, he hasn't been lying to you all along. You guys failed to create that picture and put in your mind, so that when you enter into marriage, you know that this is this and this is that. So always from the start, discuss, how many times does he want it? As for the man now, how many times does she want it? Because there are some ladies that, they want it every day. As a man, you shouldn't be looking at them as loose. That is their personality. That is their need. So if you can't give her that, you must tell her straight up. I was talking to a lady who, she told me that she was dating this guy, and the guy told her outrightly that he doesn't like it. He doesn't like sexual intercourse. Thank God they discussed it. Thank God. He doesn't like it. Okay, since I like it, I think that's a deal breaker. You might say sex should not be a deal breaker. Hey, listen to me. No matter how spiritual you are, there will always be a sexual need to satisfy. And if he doesn't like it and you like it, it's time to say, hey, young man, thank God we discussed this. So I think we cannot continue. And I advise that if this is what you want and he said he can't give it to you, then amicably discuss it with him and see a way to dissolve this, because it will become an issue when you guys go into the house and then you wanted to say that I told you I don't like it. You begin to say he's gay, is this, is that. That time is not the time for assumptions. The time where you were meant to curb it, you should have curbed it, and that should have been why you were dating. So learn to always discuss. If he's not talking about it, you ask him. Hey, brother, ask the sister. Hey, honey, we're about to get married. What are your sexual needs? You might be shocked that the guy is a BDSM advocate. You might be so shocked. So if you don't know, you go there and you get married, and then you discover that this is this guy. He was that guy all along. It's just that you didn't find out. Or you discover that she loves her man to use sex stimulants. She tells you, honey, I like my men using Viagra and the likes. And you're like, I can't keep myself. Well, this is what she wanted. This is who she is. Oh, honey, I like us to use sex toys. This is who she is. She didn't change in marriage. She has always been like that. Oh, honey, let's go back to our first topic. I like oral S. Oral S. She's always liked it. Or even if she was a virgin, oh, honey, I would love to try oral S. I think it's one of my sexual fantasies I would like to relieve. She has fantasized about it and she wants to relieve it. But you, on the other hand, you're not an advocate for it. You must discuss. I don't do it. I don't like it. So that she doesn't expect much. And then when she comes into your house, it now becomes a problem that you cannot give her what she wants. Hey, guess what? She might decide to go and look for where to get it. That one there is one major issue in a marriage home, or in a home. In a home. And you should always learn to identify these things at the early stage. All right. So learn to discuss your sexual wants before you get married. Okay. Another thing I want to point out here is there's a scripture I saw in 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 3. I think I put it in my previous video. The Bible says, let the husband fulfill his duty to his wife, and likewise the wife to her husband. What does this mean? Both parties have a duty to fulfill in a home, right? That includes intercourse, right? Now, what are duties? Duties are set out plans for a particular purpose. Follow me. Duties are set out plans for a particular purpose. So, likewise in coitus, they are set out. We have set out strategies to enjoying intercourse. So, for you to achieve a proper intercourse, you must execute those laid out plans for it. So if we're going to be following in that context, you'll find out that even the Bible said, man, carry out your intimate duties to your wife, likewise the wife to the husband. That means that as soon as you put the ring on the finger, you are legally and spiritually obliged to do everything she asked you and everything he asks you. Failure to do so becomes disrespect And I didn't want to use sin, but I'm going to use it, sin, because that's disobedience. Because you're not carrying out your duties as the husband to your wife. And you're not carrying out your duties as the wife to your husband. That is me outlining the importance of communicating intimate issues. Communicating intimate issues. Things to discuss. Number one, how many times does he want it or does she want it? Number two, what kind of styles or positions that he prefers? Because let me jump into this. Even in marriage, you discover that, I'm really sweating here. You discover that you guys are married for 1, 2 years, 3 years, and then you're used to one pattern. They're used to one pattern, one arrangement. And then all of a sudden, while in the process, there was one particular angle you guys just explored and it went well for her. Unknowingly, eureka, boom! I like that. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I found out that I reached a particular point when we tried that particular angle mistakenly. Now that is her communicating what she feels she wants to her husband. But imagine a situation whereby she had such an experience and then she failed to tell him, and things that he should know. We're not robots. I have what I like. I have what I think of. You have what you like. You have what you think of. So let me know what you want and how you like it. Oh yes, that is the importance of communicate. Let me know what you want and how you like it. And I will let you know what I want and how you like it. So always learn to communicate the styles, the positions that you like. Number 3. Let me know what your S preference is. Because we have marriages whereby this one now, it takes the grace of God for somebody to be plain with you and tell you the truth about this one. Because we have a lot of marriages whereby they entered and both partners thought, this one partner thought this one was straight, the other partner thought this one was straight. And then before you know it, he tells you, hey, I'm not into a man, I'm not into a woman. It's not your fault. You should have known that so that you know what you're getting into. So always know their sexual preferences. It's very, very important. Always know that. Always, always, always. Ask questions. And last but not the least, God forgive me. God forgive me. God forgive me. Last but not the least, be open-minded. Communication comes with accepting what the person is saying. So it's one thing to communicate, it's another thing for the person you're communicating to accept what you've said. So you on the receptive end, as your partner is communicating to you, be open-minded. It's not something you're used to, but can you try it? Is it going to improve it? Is it going to, improve it? If it is, then be open-minded. Don't be rigid. I've never done this before. No, don't be rigid. You are not a plywood. Be open-minded. Learn to explore. Learn to advance. Learn to even in science, it's open-minded people that discover. It's open-minded people that discover. People that are not open-minded, they didn't discover shit. They don't discover anything. So it's open-minded people that discover. So learn to be open-minded. So I've given you 4 important tips that would help you in your communication process, in communicating your intimate fantasies with your partner. And I hope this blesses you, and I hope this improves your intimate life with your partner. Okay? So for those that are getting married, important things to discuss before you get married. And for those that are married, important things to still discuss. And trust me, it will improve your intimate lifestyle with your partner. Trust me, it will. Communication, it's one major asset. Not just even in intercourse. It applies to all areas of marriage. in what you cook, in what you like, in what you wear, in the kind of character you want to exhibit. Everything in marriage, communication is key. All right. So guys, this is the end of my series, and it's been a great time here sharing this tips, the little ones that I know. All right. So do well to drop me your comments. Do well to drop me your contributions and your questions, and I don't mind coming here to trash out I have some pending questions that some of my friends have asked me concerning this channel, concerning this series, and probably maybe later in life or later along the way I would come and compile those questions, and then I'll give you a good answer to it. Okay, so if you have more questions, do well to drop them in the comment section below, and let's trash it. Okay, so till I come your way next time, I remain your one and only Dr. Nkay. God bless you. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. There is content here. Subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like. There is a thumb button there. Just click on that thumb button. Click on that thumb button. You understand? Click on click on that thumb button and like it. Just in ping. As you're watching this video now, just do it. Ping. Click on it. All right. So till I come your way next time, I remain your humble doctor. Cheers.